G'day and welcome to Quest's Heresy. Now, I don't think I've done one on this map before, but this is actually one of my personal favourite maps. I love playing on this. I think this is probably the map I've played on the most, besides Calderas Refinery, and I absolutely dig the fuck out of it. But I'm actually really bloody tired, man. Like, I just can't get to sleep at the moment, so I'm working on a lot of sleep. So I've just decided to randomly do a cast, and I actually know nothing about this game. I can't even remember where it is. I don't know who's involved. All I know is that I saw it had GiDDoLo, or whatever the fuck you pronounce it, and he's a freaking legend. So I don't know who the other guy is. He could be someone awesome, he could not be, but I do want to do more, unless I forgot to do this. See how tired I am. I do want to do more Eldar, because I really do love Eldar. And you know, now that I'm thinking about it, the actual last video I uploaded was a Warlock versus a Force Commander, so sorry about that. Let's see if it's any different this time around. But we do have Howling Banshees coming out. It's Token 2, and you can see now there's a heavy pause in the Elder build order, which probably means he's going to go for Shuriken platforms, which I think is never really a good sign, because Space Marines just has so many extremely powerful answers for the Shuriken play, and I've just never ever seen it work. I mean, if you can get 2 Shuriken platforms out and you're good at doing your setup covers, then it works very well, but it's actually pretty hard to do, and a lot of people fail miserably. There's the Shuriken weapon coming out, so let's see what GiDDoLo can do with this. I mean, as I said, he is one of the better players. Now, Fleet of Foot, look at that Warlock just zipping around. He's got to get out of there now, but Force Commander's doing a really good job. This is actually quite interesting. A lot of Space Marine players split the scouts up, or run the scouts as 2 teams, and it works very well. You have one scout shooting, the other one kites, and then you can zip back and forth. You know, if the hero goes for one scout group, you can kite him away while the other one shoots. But he's doing it now, he's splitting up, but he was having his scout and his tactical marine in a single group together, which was an interesting, whoa, I missed it, but the other scout group's getting absolutely hammered. Yes, GiDDoLo does remember to pull back. He has got the second Shuriken cannon coming out, so at least he's getting that right. And his other scout group was almost killed as well by the Shuriken platform. Now, Shuriken platforms, of course, absolutely lock down scout play, completely lock them down. So it's a good choice. It's just, you know, I mean, he's going to get Assault Marines, and that's pretty much the end of it. So he's got to make sure that his second platform is always set up behind, and you can't have it too close so they can't jump over. Like, he wants to put it about here. Let's see what he does. There we go. See, when the Assault Marines come out, that wouldn't work. Yeah, you got to keep them staggered behind each other, so if they jump on one, the other one can attack, but they can't jump over it to hit the one in the back. It actually takes a lot of practice to get that right. The Assault Marine's coming out now, so we're going to see exactly how, if he can pull this off. But until he gets the Assault Marine out, oh, this Force Commander is in a lot of trouble. He might go down. Have they got... Yes, they do have battle equipment, but we did not see a grenade on there. I think he was just completely focused on something else. There goes the Assault Marines, smashing in and driving him off. And you can see how the Assault Marines just completely negate the Shuriken platform without the backup of the second platform. But at the same time, GiDDoLo did have the entire map under his control. I really hope he used that to his advantage and got some decaps and you know, did it, because that's an expensive, like expensive in energy, you know, like in power, to get the double shuriken play in tier 1. And you know, I think it's, in my opinion, ooh, nice grenade spike. Pity I actually missed that. That was very good. So what you do is you grenade where your feet are, and then you run backwards, and the melee units obviously chase you, and they run straight over the grenade you put on the ground. That is what a grenade spike is, children. Remember, don't blow up your own units. If you grenade the ground, move your units away. Don't blow up your own units, because then you look like a fucking idiot. Okay, so here's the 2 platforms. He does have them. Here we go. He's got one guarding the other. This is exactly what you want to be doing. So now he's going to move this one up. See how they're guarding each other? Make sure you... Yes, very nice play there, GiDDoLo. This is exactly how you use shuriken cannons. They're going to jump out of there. Meanwhile, we have the Force Commander taking on the Banshees. I don't think the Banshees are really going to win this. Oh, here's a little trick, by the way. See this wall here? That is actually destructible. Get a Dreadnought or a tank or some shit and knock that motherfucking crap down. And you can change your retreat paths. And retreat path modification is very important when you're playing a good Eldar. Because, there you go, look, oh, you can just knock it down that way. Because Eldar are, you know, one of... Well, I mean, you can do it with Scouts as well, but Eldar, for some reason, are better at it. I don't know why, if that's just... Ooh, is this Scout gonna go down? Goodbye, baby. Ah, bleh. Sorry, you retreated in the wrong one. There's a perfect example of a retreat path play. You know, you stand in the right position, and you're fucked. But if you knock down these walls, the retreat paths change, which makes it harder to do grenade spiking, which for some reason is easier, I think, on... I'm not quite sure why, but it seems to be easier with Eldar. So let's have a look at the war gear. Again, it's the Artificer armor, and that's increased energy regeneration. I don't really know why he has got that, since he is not really... Oh, I guess maybe he's going to go for an Iron Halo later on, and he just didn't want to spend the wreck on getting the charge armor. I'm not quite sure what he's got that armor for. And for the Warlock, there is nothing. So we're very, very light tier 1 for GiDDoLo, and that is a byproduct of the double shuriken play, because it is so power expensive. But now, of course, because he hasn't bought much, he's, you know, woo, he just bought a Warp Spider. He was able to, because he didn't buy that war gear and stuff, you know, he was able to get into the tier. And now the Warp Spiders are out, and Warp Spiders, of course, being absolutely insanely good units, and they just look cool and they sound cool, and everything about Warp Spiders are freaking cool, except of course fighting them, in which case they're those motherfucking Warp Spiders. Oh my god, Imber, 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 you suck for using them. Why would you use a unit that's good? Bullshit, they're fucking excellent, suck it up. But the thing is, Force Commander, he's got out the Razor here it is, and Warp Spiders completely fuck this shit up, man. They have one of the, well, is it one of the best, or is it the best anti-vehicle grenade? But as you can see it there, absolutely negates the shuriken cannon play. And again, like I said, Space Marines have so many answers to shuriken cannons. They might even lose that cannon, and they do. You know, even if they had the double setup I was talking about that negates the assault terminators, the assault squads, seriously, you just drive... What's happening over here? You just drive straight through them like that with the Razorback, and there's nothing they can really do about it. And he's completely back at base now. He's getting a second Warp Spider squad. That is interesting. Warp Spiders, of course, have insane DPS, and he has taken out the power farm. Wow. Yeah, GiDDoLo is actually in a bit of trouble here. Wow, he just lost his warlock as everything. Force Command is really playing well. He's got nice upgraded Marines. They have not yet bought a add-on, so they're ready to switch. In one of the things that's so good about Marines is that they can switch like that. You know, unlike say Chaos, where you know once you choose an upgrade, you can't swap it out. You know, Space Marines are just so good at having multiple answers out of that one unit. Oh, nice use of the global there, breaking that suppression, and out they come. Okay, so interesting. He's actually saving up a lot of rec. Is he going for tier 3 right now? He doesn't have much red, so he can't be going for termies. I'm not sure if there's anyone actually in there. Yes, there's a couple of scouts. Okay, now this is the danger blob here. These guys are just freaking insanely powerful. And they look awesome too. Whoa, some slow motion running. Da-da. I am awesome, and I've got an awesome gun. Oops, am I missing the battle? Yes, here it is. Let's see if we can see some of those grenades I was just going on about. There's entire armies over here. And it looks like GiDDoLo is a little boxed in. He doesn't really know what to do. I mean, I actually thought the Razorback was not really a good decision, but it has completely changed the state of the game. Absolutely owning the game. Ooh, and a warp gate is up the top here. Very, very good. These are not used nearly enough. I really don't know why these aren't used more. I guess they are easy to destroy and they cost red, but at the same time they are just so fantastic moving around. Look at that. I love warp spawns. Nice. So we've got a teleporter pack and we've got the Thunder Hammer. Interesting choice. I guess that's so he can teleport around after the warp spiders. I'm not quite sure why. That I don't really see much of a reason. I mean, there's only one shuriken cannon now. Here comes a Falcon. Oh, GiDDoLo, you are my hero. I fucking love seeing Elder Mech, which you very rarely see for some reason. And out comes a Dreadnought. Man, this has got some really nifty builds here. Very, very keen to see where this goes. And here comes, oh my god, how fucking awesome is this tank? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. They're just fucking the shit, man. Love them. And yeah, this fight is not going to go very well for Elder. Get the hell out of here. He is going to lose a couple of these base marines if he doesn't get on it right now. His force commander will probably have to switch out, and he is switching to the power fist right now as soon as he sees that. Now the teleport with the power fist is actually going to be a real problem for this Falcon. And the Falcon is not yet upgraded. It takes a while for Falcon. Oh my god, is he going to lose that? Move forward, stupid tank. Oh my god, yes! Oh no, there's one left. Oh my god, got out with like 30 health. That was so close, and yet so far. Yeah, this Falcon has really made a difference. That Dreadnought is fleeing. I don't know why he's not trying to punish. Yeah, that's right. Push him back. That's the way. Boom. Off go the grenades. No. Oh, look at that. Fuck, man. That is like the coolest weapon ever. Seriously. You will not be able to win this fight. Dreadnought plus a repairing squad. Get the hell out of there, GiDDoLo. I'm going for GiDDoLo. I want GiDDoLo to win. Mainly because the other guy's put Force Commando. Force Commando is the lamest name ever. Boom, there goes the explosion, which is a slowdown. There goes a second one. Banshees are on it, and that is one dead mech. Oh no, but the frickin' tank wasn't shooting him for some reason. Looks like he's still gonna get it, but this might cost him. Is he gonna lose? No. He might lose his Banshees if he hangs around there for too much longer. Where's all his other units? There you go, into the fight. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there, Banshees. Putting on the shield. See that little shield? That is actually an effect from the wall. Oh no, the Warlock's still dead. I'm not quite sure where that shield came from. Oh, and there goes the Falcon. That's a typical example. You see that all the time in this game. People see how close to death these big units are. They're like, oh my god, I've almost got it. I can just stay around for a few more seconds. But no, those few more seconds basically means you lose all your units. GiDDoLo's in a real bind here. I mean, he's still got the warp spiders. I mean, everyone's back at base pretty much, but he's in a real pickle here. He doesn't have any answers for this this mechy kind of play. I mean, he did take out the scout squad, but it has been rebuilt, which means that the repairing station's back online. And at this stage, it doesn't matter how many times you kill the scouts, because their only real job now is capping and repairing, and that doesn't require anything to do with their leveling. And there you go, he's getting the shotgun. And that's the other thing I was just about to say. You get the shotgun, and then you've got a knockdown ability, and again, that is completely independent of leveling. Level 1 scout with a shotgun will knock people down just as well as a level 4 scout. So Force Commander is bang on, man. Like, he knows what he's doing. I'm not quite sure. I mean, what's the point of playing a Warlock if you're not even going to res him and use him? I was looking forward to some Warlock play here, but he's just fucking lying on the ground having a sunbake. And GiDDoLo is in a real pickle here. He's still back at base. Ooh, interesting. He's put up a second warp gate, so he should have some... Oh no, I missed a call down. Jesus Christ, I'm not even paying attention. There was obviously a big battle going on here, and they almost lost their units. This is a call down where it instantly reinforces all your squads. Ooh, he does lose that Guardian squad, and out comes a Bright Lance. Yes, about time. You really want to take out this Razorback. It is causing lots of problems. Force Commander is building up a lot of red and a lot of rep here. So he's probably going to be hitting tier 3 any second. And GiDDoLo still hasn't replaced his power farm. And again, his entire army is in retreat. This is just not good. You can see the range. Nice. Like, I mean, that looks silly to me. It's shooting straight through the freaking wall there. He's sending his Banshees out to cap in the background. There is a 3 cap going on at the moment, so if he doesn't get a cap soon, GiDDoLo is going to be out of this game. The cap is going down. He is sending, I'll quickly zap over, he is sending his guys over to get in the way. And meanwhile, boom, 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 And he's almost dead. No, but that Dreadnought is absolutely owning. Bright Lance is doing Jack-O. It's just out of range. And even if he was in range, it wouldn't be able to do much. Looks like the Warlock is finally back on his feet. Good old level 1 Warlock versus a level 4 Force Commando with full gear. You know, that doesn't seem like it's going to do much. We won't even have the Warlock. Nice. Take out those scouts. Okay, they've gotten away. So it's time to... Yes, and that's the end. Oh, the Bright Lance in the background, that's what was doing. I was wondering what the hell all that damage was coming from. But, you know, I just completely got surprised by the length, the absolute ridiculous range of the Bright Lance. And suddenly, Force Commander, he looks in trouble, man. Lost his scouts. You know, he's lost everyone. He's down to 3 units. Quite sure. Here comes the Terminator call down. He must have lost his assault machine marines over here while all that shit I was paying attention to over there. I'm actually doing a terrible job casting this particular game. I've missed like 2 incredibly important engagements. Oh well. Them's the breaks. What else is there to do except download the replays yourselves, you lazy motherfuckers? Here's this, these Banshees are in trouble. They better get the hell out of there. Yeah, is he gonna lose these Banshees? Oh, you are lucky, Banshee. He's gonna lose this tank. Boom, and that's the end of that. Seriously, this is not good at all. Force Commander, I think he's going for a Baneblade. I think that's what he's going for. No Predator. Oh, that's a GG. 16 to 100. Man, this is like the worst cast I've ever done.